Today's video is based on a comment made by Shane, who was asking if it was worth moving to New York City. And I have to say, absolutely. I am so happy I moved out here. I originally came from Texas, so as we all can imagine, Texas is so different from the city. So that means I had to adjust to a lot of things, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I had to adjust to and what I absolutely love about living here in New York City. One of the things I had a hard time adjusting to was the size of my apartment. For some reason, I thought it was going to be bigger, and if you guys have seen my New York apartment tour, you can tell that my bedroom is very tiny. But I'm not going to complain. I've definitely gotten used to the size, and it is comfortable. It's just that when I lived in Texas, I had still a roommate, but I had a bathroom in my bedroom, so I don't know, it was half the price and definitely bigger. So that's just one thing. Besides the size of my apartment, I also had to get used to not having a car. And if you guys own a car or have the luxury of not having to use public transportation, it's so nice to have a car. But here I have a new set of wheels, and it's called a folding cart. My folding cart has helped me carry my groceries and my laundry, so if you guys decide to move out to New York City, I highly recommend you purchase one. I also struggled with the cost of food here. Unfortunately, there wasn't a local Walmart that I could shop at. Look at these avocados. They're 2 for $7, and this is a grocery store close to where I live. I honestly did not buy avocados for such a long time because of the cost. And you're going to see me just pick up these bananas because I don't know. I was really shocked. Like, I think I spent maybe $60, and I felt like I didn't buy any groceries. So what I've quickly learned is to shop around. Do not just stick to whatever is closest to you. You may have to take a subway trip to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, depending on the type of produce you want. Look at these strawberries. They look really bad, and they cost $5.99 each. So if you move out here, shop around. I also had to adjust to washing my clothes at a laundromat. I was so used to just being able to wash my clothes in the convenience of my apartment. But now every time I go to the laundromat, I have to make sure I have change with me or bring dollar bills to get change. And it costs me about $2.25 to do a small load. And then to dry my clothes, it probably takes me about $1, which is about 24 minutes. So that's my life now, and that's been a little bit difficult. I would have loved to have an apartment that had a laundry unit inside or a laundromat in the building, but if you want something like that, it's going to probably cost you an arm and a leg. Coming from a small town, I also had to adjust to noise.
Who the fuck is watching? Yeah.
Stop. Besides all the adjustments I've had to make, my favorite part of living in New York is trying foods from so many different cultures. If you guys have not seen my Food in Chinatown vlog, go check that out. I really enjoy the Indian food here and the Korean food. And if you guys haven't been to Koreatown, you definitely should go check that out. We recently had a Indian and Korean festival, so I'm going to show you guys a short clip of both. Among the many things that I love about New York, I love the fact that they made space for parks. So Central Park is not the only park we have here. We also have the Hudson River Park that I absolutely love because it's right by the water, and it allows us to get away from the hustle and bustle. One of the things that I struggled with living in Texas was being physically active. Like all I did was drive my car, eat fast food. It was not healthy at all. But now that I live here, I'm always going up and down the subway stairs. I'm always going up my apartment stairs. I'm always walking. So if I'm not taking the subway, I'm walking to wherever my destination is. And I definitely make time to be physically active and eat healthier. And the number one thing that I love about living in New York is that I get to see and meet so many talented, driven people. The streets are filled with so many performers. You see them on the subway, you see them in the streets, you can meet them at a cafe, people who are just driven and very talented. And that's what I love about living here, is that there's just so many good people to meet, and it's been such an experience. I would not trade it for the world. I'm so happy that I moved here, and it's definitely worth the move. So if you guys are interested in moving into New York City and you're interested in growing and learning more about what the world has to offer, come join me and the rest of us who are dwelling here. You're just gonna have a great time.